What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Though Show. It's your boy Dame D, and I am back with another one. Just want to come in and chime in and talk about this topic for a few minutes, because I am actually getting ready to be heading out for work myself. But I thought about this conversation for a second, and I'll wait for a few people to chime in and come in, and then I'll start it up. And I'm going to check to make sure that I can be heard. Make sure you guys can hear me. All right, I'm just checking to make sure you guys can hear my volume and my audio and everything is good. Okay, I can be heard. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I'm just only probably gonna be a few minutes. I just want to talk about the situation that happened with the young woman who was working at McDonald's that ended up stabbing and killing her coworker. Today's topic is why bullying should not be tolerated in the workplace, by a supervisor or shift leader. So I'm going to play. I have video of the young woman who spoke about what happened with her at work. So I'm going to play that again real quick, just so you guys can get an understanding of what she was going through and what she was talking about. Because it sound like to me like this young woman was bullied by the supervisor, and I see a lot of that. In workplaces. So that should be a lesson for supervisors, shift leaders, and managers. Your workers are not your kids. You should not be allowed to be able to come into the workplace, and talk to your employees like they're your children. You should have some type of respect. Um, and dignity for your workers. They come in and try to do the best job that they can do. You know what I mean? So this is what sounds like this young woman had a problem with. The way the supervisor or her manager was trying to talk to her. So I have something queued up. So give me a second. I'm going to try to find the actual part where she talked about the supervisor, and it's not playing. So give me 1 second, you guys. So I'm just going to have to type it in. Okay, it should be in my history. So I just find it in my history. But yes, you shouldn't have to go to work and worry about being bullied. Here it is right here by your supervisor or any of that. So give me 1 second. I have it queued up. I just wanted you guys to, if you did not see it and get a little bit of information about, what she was talking about and the whole bullying thing. So, okay, I have it set up. I'm getting ready to show you guys what this young woman was talking about.
Yesterday, I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on like putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. You don't have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on. And then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right. But we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked. And I caught her a few times making a mistake. And she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, they're trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there.
See, and she
and
was
then
kind of
playing
crying
games
out,
saying she want to take her
letting
belt off and
everybody
beat
know like
somebody.
that shit
Y'all
is
act
gonna
like my
stop.
kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her.
Yeah, see,
it ain't funny at all.
Saw that this young woman meant business, and she was at her peak's end.
And one day she coming in there and talking about some yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids and this and that. Well, telling us that like the you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the you telling me this for? Like she think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or something. Give a about you telling me about you pulling the gun on a kid. I don't like that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a about her telling me about what the she did. And maybe that's why they always fighting her to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
All right.
The out of here with that.
Okay, so I'm going ahead and stop it and come up out of here, you guys. So give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, back again, this is why, and this is the start of the work week this week. This should be a lesson to all the, supervisors, managers overseeing, employees. You cannot talk to your employees with disrespect. You cannot talk to your employees like they're your children, because they're not. They come to work, so have a little bit of respect, because for the most part, it sounds like this young woman, was having some type of mental illness. Sound like she had a disagreement with the supervisor. She got sent home twice, and I'm not taking up for what she did. What she did was wrong, and she definitely need to be punished for that. But this could have been this should have been prevented. You know what I mean? Someone should have been able to step in and intervene, and they should have saw, that this young woman was crying out. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, this should be a lesson to overseers and supervisors at the job. You cannot be bullying people around. You have to respect your workers, because at the end of the day, your workers come to work, not to be bullied around or not to be talked to like their children. So this should be a lesson to to everyone. Bullying should not be tolerated in the workplace, because it can lead to, to something like this, which led to death. So I need for you guys to give me your opinion. Let me know what you think about this situation. Do you think, there should be, this should be a teaching lesson, for most supervisors, most overheads, of what not to say and what not to do, how to talk to your employees. You know what I mean? So I'm quite sure over the country, a lot of businesses are going to, retrain or have talks about how you talk and how you tolerate and talk to your employees. So give me your opinion on this situation. Let me know what you think. And I'm probably going to do some type of live panel and talk about this discussion about being bullied in the work, at the workplace, because it's a lot of bullying that goes on at all workplaces, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation. It's give me your opinion, leave it in the comment section. It's your boy Damn D, and I am out. Peace. Stop the bullying.